Hi everyone, today I want to talk about advanced custom fields and how you can use it for your Laytheme website. If we look at the advanced custom fields website, this is just a plugin for WordPress to create all of these fields. Now when we look at this page, we see this is my info, there is a website URL and some names. And this is actually some content that I created with advanced custom fields. Here, when I edit the project, you see we have those header fields. Those are just text fields. I set them up with advanced custom fields here in ACF. Then I created this field group header. And in here, I created those fields. And so this is where the magic happens. In our project, we fill out those fields and then we insert a shortcode called info shorts. This is just any name that I came up with. We click here more and then we go to shortcode down here. This is where we enter the shortcode like that. Now, where do we define the code for the shortcode? I did so in this plugin called Code Snippets. So I have those plugins right now. Advanced Custom Fields, Code Snippets, and Debug Log Viewer. In Code Snippets, I created this PHP snippet called Project Info. In here, I just defined a shortcode called info short, and I defined a function that creates the HTML output. So basically here, we just use the Advanced Custom Fields function getField to create the data, and then here we build the markup. Now let's look at a more difficult example. On this website, I found this chat window, and this is actually made with advanced custom fields. It's not a real chat window, it's just more of a way to show an interview on a website. So what I did then to recreate this was I created some ACF fields. They are called chat. And in here we have a date field, 2 image fields for the avatars, and a chat flexible field that contains all the messages. In this field we have a text layout with a text field and a placement field, and an image layout with an image field and a placement field. So now when we set up those chat fields, we just fill out all the data like the date, the images, and then here is the flexible content field where we can add as many text or image messages as we want. We can say if they are left or right and what kind of text they contain. And so basically here in the plugin Code Snippets, I created this code snippet called chat. So basically here we just get all the data. We get the avatar images using a PHP function that is a Laytheme function. We error log our chat flexible content field just so we can see the format of the data of that field. And with this plugin called Debug Log Viewer, we can actually view our log file and see the format of the data. And I put the format here in the content. So based on the format, I knew it was an array of arrays. And here I'm just iterating over the array and I'm building the markup using a switch case statement. So it creates markup here for the text messages and here for the image messages. Also adds an HTML class for the placement of the message. It can be either left or right. And here I just define what the shortcode is named and what the function of the shortcode is, which is of course this one. So now in my project where I entered all the data for our chat, I can just add the shortcode for our chat. Here in more shortcode, I entered my shortcode and I put it on our layout. And now we got this beautiful chat window in our project with different messages. This looks so good because I created some custom CSS for it. Here in Lay Options Custom CSS, I wrote all of the CSS to style the chat window. And of course, I use those HTML classes to select our chat window. And as you can see, this can get a little difficult, and this is more of a tutorial for people who are already programmers. And I think this can be really good if you want to extend the functionality of your Lathium website and make things possible that may not be possible out of the box.